movie has me feeling this. Oh my God, the feels. Hey fam, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertanton.com, and let me tell you, the Tupac movie, All Eyez On Me, came out this week. And though I'm not a huge stan, I have always loved, of course, Tupac music and Biggie music, and I grew up with it. Oh, hip hop, the hip, you know what I'm saying? That was my era, you know what I mean? So I went to see the movie, but I wanted to take a friend of mine who's like a Tupac stan, and he ended up going with me, and we saw the movie on the first day it was out here in New York City. And let me tell you, I just want to talk about it just a little bit. I don't want to give any spoilers or anything, but I really like this movie. Let me tell you, from start to finish, it was a little long, but I think they had a lot to get in and wanted to really, Benny Boom directed it, and he really like tried to create some of these, get these relationships, get you to understand the relationships that were happening along the way with Tupac and the things that he had done. And it's kind of in the tone of it is like someone is interviewing him about his life while he's in jail. And yeah, he's there. We're getting flashbacks of how things happen. And let me tell you, I was so impressed. There were several moments where there was little, you know, my eyes got a little watery because just of some of the things that happened in relationships. And of course, you know, we all know the ending when he got shot and all that. And my friend was boo-hooing when he got shot. But I was like, oh my God, we knew this was coming, you know what I'm saying? But it was still touching because you really got to, in the movie, you really got to care about Tupac, about who he was, how he grew up, where he came from, what he thought and why he thought it. And I think that is the best thing that happened with the movie. He became very human, and you know, we think of him as this icon and all this different stuff, but he was just another person trying to use his voice and getting a little sidetracked by, you know, all the fame and fortune and the wrong people, you know, being in his life or influencing him or trying to influence him. But I really enjoyed it. There were so many standout performances. The first one for me was Danai Gurira. I don't know how to say her name. She played Afeni Shakur, his mom, and from the beginning, when she came out, I don't know about you, but when I saw her at first, because she was pregnant and she was coming out of jail and she was talking, a very powerful, strong, black, you know, Black Panther woman, and she reminded me so much of a younger Lauryn Hill. And I was just, and she's darker, but like they had that same princess, queenly, you know, thing going on. And throughout the movie, little places, I'd be like, she'd have certain little profiles and stuff, and I'd be like, wow. But for my first sighting of her, I was like really in love with her, and then her acting was just stellar all the way through. She killed this movie. Of course, the guy who played Tupac Shakur was really good, and he looked so much like him. Maybe a little chubbier than him. But besides that, I mean, he really embodied the role. I believed what he was doing. One or two of the little lip syncs I was watching, I was like, he ain't lip syncing for his life. But but he did a great job with the lip syncs, but he did a wonderful job with the acting and the internalization of the character and showing us like these feelings that were going on in someone that's, you know, a very intelligent person who's also street hood. People don't always understand, oh, he's putting on. No, you're just showing different sides of yourself, and he had these different sides, and it was very well shown in the movie. Jada Pinkett-Smith didn't get a lot of time, but the girl who played her was pretty good. I enjoyed the interviewer, how he played devil's advocate and all that several times. It was really nice, very powerful work. Annie, the girl who played Kidada Jones, whatever her name is, she was gorgeous for one, and it was a powerful scene where, oh my God, I almost kept telling. Okay, it was almost near the ending anyway, and Tupac was deciding if he was going to leave or he's going to stay, and he was on one side of the door and she was on the other side of the door. It probably didn't happen that way, but it doesn't matter because that little dramatic moment was so beautiful, it was so powerful, it was so touching. And you know, we know that it's like maybe the last time that they're gonna see each other. We know it's the last time when they're gonna see each other. But it was just so, it was so strong. And I was like, oh my God, this movie has me feeling this. Oh my God, the feels. Oh Lord, what else should I talk about? Was I really surprised about anything with the movie? The guy who played Suge Knight was really good. I really enjoyed him. He got on my dang nerves, and I was a little scared of him. I was like, Oh, you know what I'm saying? Which I guess, you know, is supposed to happen because he's that figure and, you know, killing folks and beat folks up all over the place and stuff like that. I thought he better not do nothing. And me personally, I was like, he better not touch Tupac. He better not. This is how much I cared about the character on the screen. Not even just the real Tupac and, you know, the icon, but the person, the character that was being portrayed on the screen. I cared so much. I had like a protective kind of thing going on. Like, don't you mess with, you know, when the rape thing came up, I was like, oh, that's fucking bullshit. That bitch, you know, I mean, he should be like this, but it's like, that's how much I was engaged in the movie, and I was loving what was going on, and I was getting this relationship with him, and it was so personal. It was so personal, and I think you should see this movie. I don't want to rant anymore. I'm trying to think of anything that really surprised me about the movie, anything that was really bad, or anything that I didn't like. But like for me, the biggest thing was like it seemed really, really long. And sometimes when you're really enjoying something, the time flies by. In this one, it didn't necessarily fly by, but it was so good. It was so engaging. I didn't want to move, you know, because sometimes if I have to, you know, use the bathroom or something, I'll jump my behind up and go and miss that few seconds. I did not want to miss any of this. And I think that if you go and see it, and if you love Tupac, or if you just want to see what happened in that little exchange and how the two of them died, oh, he laid that out so well. You know, how the rift came, and oh, it was just a very well thought out and executed movie. I hope you get out to see it. All eyes on me. So many great performances turned in. Great work by director Benny Boom. I'm very satisfied. This is Robert Anton, robertanton.com. Let me know what you thought of the movie down in the comments if you saw it already. If you've heard any bad things about it, also place those down in the comments, and I'll try to answer for you if I thought that was the case or not. All right, I am out. Peace.